Hello, I'm the human heart. Yes, that red bowl of muscle in the middle of your chest, slightly to the left, the size of your palm, weighing around 300 grams, constantly beating. But don't underestimate me, because I'm not just a blood-pumping machine. I'm the rhythm of your life, the echo of your emotions, your friend who speeds up with every joy, beats with every fear, and slows down with every sorrow. Some call me a motor, but I'm not just a motor, I'm also like the musician of your soul, because without me, your life wouldn't have a melody. My materials. I'm 73% water. The rest are muscle fibers, connective tissue, valves, electrical pathways. The heart is mostly made up of water. Water is essential for cell survival and healthy electrical conduction. The heart is the body's most important muscular organ, functioning like a pump. Its materials can be listed as follows: muscle tissue, myocardial muscle fibers. Cardiac muscle is a special type of muscle, the myocardium, which is strong like striated muscle but involuntarily works like smooth muscle. Its cells have a branched structure and are connected to each other by intercalated discs. Thanks to these connections, electrical signals propagate rapidly. Connective tissue. It holds the valves and supports the heart chambers. It acts as the skeleton of the heart, fibrous skeleton. Electrical conduction cells. It consists of the sinoatrial node, atrioventricular node, bundle of His, and Purkinje fibers. These cells function like a natural pacemaker. Valves, connected to ligaments and fibers. Mitral, tricuspid, aortic, and pulmonary valves. They allow blood to flow in one direction. They contain connective tissue and endothelial cells. Blood vessels. Coronary arteries bring oxygenated blood. Coronary veins carry away deoxygenated blood. Veins contain smooth muscle, connective tissue, and endothelium. Neural network. Sympathetic nerves increase the heart rate. Parasympathetic nerves slow down the heart rate. These nerves do not directly drive the heart, they regulate its rhythm. Cell components. Muscle cells, cardiomyocytes, pumping power. Endothelial cells, the inner lining of blood vessels. Fibroblasts, produce connective tissue. Chemical materials. Proteins, actin, myosin, contractile force. Minerals, calcium, contraction. Potassium and sodium, electrical conduction. Fats, energy storage. Glycogen, fuel for muscle cells. I have 4 main chambers: right atrium, right ventricle, left atrium, and left ventricle. And each chamber functions like an instrument in a perfect orchestra. My valves are like master pianists in an orchestra, changing notes. They open and close, ensuring the blood flows in the right direction. The heart's meeting. Now, let's move on to a meeting within the body. Friends, I want to explain my daily schedule. I will contract and relax 70 to 80 times a minute, carrying oxygen to all your cells. My goal is clear: to keep you alive. Brain, but before I forget heart, I regulate this rhythm. Heart, yes, you are the boss, brain, but I am the one who will enforce your decisions, because if I stop, you stop too. Lungs, heart, if I don't bring you oxygen, what will you pump? Heart, you're right, my friend. We are interconnected. You bring me oxygen and I send it throughout your body. Liver, what about me? I convert nutrients into energy for you and purify your blood. Heart, you are very valuable too. That's why we are all a team. The heart's working system. I work non-stop. I don't take rest breaks. I beat approximately 100,000 times a day, 35 million times a year. And I beat 2.5 billion times in your lifetime. I pump approximately 7,000 liters of blood a day. Yes, I'm a bit of a workaholic, but without this workaholism, life wouldn't exist. I am a festival of electricity and emotion. Yes, I'm a pump, but not any pump, because I also run on electricity. My heartbeat is triggered by my sinoatrial node, my natural pacemaker. Each beat begins with a small electrical signal, spreading through my muscle fibers and rhythmically pushing blood. But here's the kicker. I respond not only physiologically, but also emotionally. I speed up when I'm excited. I slow down when I'm upset. When you fall in love, that's when I become a poet. My structure consists of several parts. My layers from outside to inside. I am composed of 3 layers: pericardium, heart membrane. A double-layered membrane surrounding the heart. Outer layer, fibrous pericardium, tough and protective. Inner layer, serous pericardium, has 2 layers, visceral and parietal. Pericardial fluid is present between them. This fluid reduces friction. Myocardium. This is my muscular layer. This is the layer that does the actual pumping. The myocardium of the left ventricle is the thickest because it pumps blood throughout the body. Endocardium. This is the thin layer covering my inner surface. It has a structure similar to the inner surface of blood vessels, endothelium. Chambers, cavities. I have a 4-chambered structure. Right atrium, auricle, collects deoxygenated blood from the body. Blood arrives via the superior vena cava, and inferior vena cava. From there, blood passes to the right ventricle through the tricuspid valve. Right ventricle, pumps impure blood to the lungs, pulmonary artery, via the pulmonary valve. Blood is oxygenated in the lungs. Left atrium, auricle, collects oxygenated blood from the lungs. It delivers it to the left ventricle via the mitral valve. Left ventricle, also called a ventricle, pumps impure blood to the entire body via the aortic valve via the aorta. It has the thickest muscle layer. Valves. I have 4 main valves and they allow blood to flow in one direction. Tricuspid valve, right atrium to right ventricle. Pulmonary valve, right ventricle to lungs. Mitral valve, left atrium to left ventricle. Aortic valve, left ventricle to aorta. Veins, the vessels that nourish and keep the heart working. Coronary arteries, supply the heart's own oxygen needs. Coronary veins, collect blood. My departments also have different duties. Sinoatrial node, SA node, initiates the rhythm. Atrioventricular node, AV node, transmits and coordinates the signal. Heart valves allow blood to flow in one direction. Coronary veins bring me my own oxygen. I even need my own oxygen. So if my veins are blocked, I get tired, and so do you. So, does the heart have a memory? Scientists are finding clues that I have a cellular memory. Sometimes, organ transplant recipients start to like the things their donor likes. In other words, there's a change in their personality. I may not remember as much detail as your brain, but I retain your feelings. That's why they say, listen to your heart. It's actually an echo of your past feelings. Women's and men's hearts. Now let me tell you a little secret. A woman's heart is generally slightly smaller, but beats faster, an average of 75 to 80 beats per minute. A man's heart, on the other hand, can be slightly larger and beats on average 70 beats per minute. But this difference doesn't mean one is stronger. Endurance, rhythm, and health are all about maintenance, not size. Hormones also affect me. Estrogen keeps blood vessels more flexible. Testosterone can affect the structure of the blood vessel walls. The stress hormone, cortisol, on the other hand, can make me tired if it remains elevated for long periods. What happens to the heart during sex? Yes, we've reached the red light zone, but calm down, I'm talking pure science. During sexual arousal, my heart rate increases in both sexes, blood pressure increases, and I send more blood to the muscles and genitals. My heart rate during orgasm can reach 160 to 180 beats per minute. This is similar to what you reach while jogging. In women, the heart rate gradually returns to normal after orgasm, while a surge of oxytocin increases feelings of warmth and connection.
In men, there's a short recovery period during which the hormone prolactin kicks in. Enemies of the heart: smoking and alcohol, inactivity, excessive stress, unhealthy diet. These things clog my arteries, disrupt my rhythm, and make me tired. Friends of the heart: regular exercise, plenty of water, vegetables, fruits, healthy fats, happiness, love. Yes, love truly strengthens me because the hormones released during love relax my blood vessels. How about a mini game? Heart, I'll tell you a word and you'll say the first thing that comes to mind. Love. Brain. Here we go again. But I'll admit, this word makes you speed up. Heart. Yes, because feelings combined with the chemistry of your brain transform into rhythm within me. Friends, I'm not just the organ that sustains your life, I am the rhythm of your story. I accelerate with every smile, I become heavier with every tear. I began the day you were born, and I'm with you until the day you die. Protect me, because I will never leave you. My greatest gift is a healthy life. Protect me, because I will never leave you, from the moment you are born until your last breath. Remember, take care of your heart, take care of your life. If you liked my video, don't forget to subscribe and share.